Yeah, that's pretty difficult, but I'm pretty sure I can name a few musical influences. Definitely Stevie Wonder, Boyz II Men by far. Just because of the simple fact that back in the day in high school, junior high, man, I was in groups and singing lead and learning how to sing harmonies. I mean, that's who we started with. Silk, Brian McKnight, Babyface, man, is a big one. I even looked up to a lot of people like High Five, to The Boys. Man, yeah, definitely. I started singing at an early age, about 5. First off, I was on the drums, man, at my church. Definitely, I'm a drummer by far. But of course, I haven't been practicing, so don't make me play. Wow, yeah, I started about 5 years old in the church, of course, singing in the Sunshine Band, in the choir. I never led, but you know what I'm saying. That's how I learned how to own my craft and things like that. So, with that being said, my motivations. People who inspire me are my 2 boys, man. They definitely inspire me to be better and to, you know what I'm saying, and to really be successful in this game called music. And they're my drive, man. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? Because I lost my dad at 2003. And so that was like a turning point for me. That really made me really think about life and things like that. I can go into detail about that. But anyway, yeah, those are the 2 main people that drive me. And wow, what else could I say about that? How do I want people to remember me? That's a tough one too. I definitely want them to know that my music is the truth. That's why they call me Promise of Truth. I mean, I definitely write about what I feel and how I live. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a loyal person. You can ask anybody, any of my friends, any of my workers, the people I work with, in my camp. Yeah, just love the music, and don't judge me for who I am. The music is what I do, and that's who I am, so if you love my music, you love me, I stay pretty much true to myself, and that's just mainly the main goal in life and music is just to do you and to stay in your lane. So, I mean, with that being said, yeah, that's definitely it. Well, I have a number of people who produce for me, but I've been producing for about 7 years, trying to go hard on it, man. I haven't learned to play fluently. So if you ask me to play live, it ain't gonna happen. Definitely won't happen. But because I do a lot of sequencing and loops and 8 bars and 4 bars, 16 bars. I can do stuff like that. But as far as playing fluent, I wouldn't embarrass myself. I'm a singer, entertainer, writer, and a producer by studio. So I'm not, by all means, I am a musician. I play the drums, so you know what I'm saying. If you guys need me to do that, I can do that. Wow, what else can I say? The name Promise came from before my pops died. Because I always used to promise him everything. Dad, I promise that once I make it, or once I get a job, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm always put groceries in the refrigerator. I buy you some new shoes when I get my paycheck. At the time I was working at Cox Communication and Wells Fargo, bouncing from job to job, man. Back in like 2002, somewhere around there. And anyway, yeah. So my dad is like, he just told me one day, you know, man, son, you make a lot of promises, and the thing is, you keep them. And he's like, you know what? I mean, if I could go back, I'd name you Promise. And you know, from that day, you know, the day he passed, I just took it and ran with it. You know what I mean? Because I was going by a couple other names back then. I'm not gonna tell you that, but I mean, if you read about me,